Zonal Coordinator of ASU Abuja Zone, Professor Almin Abdullahi, made a call during a news conference on Monday in Abuja. There is a crisis and it's affecting universities in Nigeria, and it's not just a problem for ASU, it is a problem for the entire country. And to that, I bring you to the conversation this morning. I have Mr. Elechi Amadi this morning. Good morning, sir. Welcome to the Parliament.
Good morning.
Yes.
Thank you. Good morning.
You're welcome to the Parliament.
Thank you.
Okay, beautiful. All right, and I'm sure it's very obvious that you were once a student in university, or possibly you're still a student, maybe doing your master's or your PhD, or possibly you're doing something else in school.
Okay.
Obviously, right?
Yes.
All right, and then maybe while you were in school, you must have experienced the situation with ASU, with lecturers, how it affects students' progress in school, the whole strike situation, and now this is another threat from ASU to go on strike if their needs are not met. First things first, how do you see the whole situation of ASU not meeting up the federal government not meeting up the demands of ASU?
Well, it's very, very unfortunate.
This current at this 21st century, the nation of Nigeria allow their universities to to go as far as going to strike. It's very, very powerful. Academic staff university is an umbrella in the university that ensures the welfare of its workers are met.
Very true.
So a situation where what are these staff members are requesting? Very easy. Adequate funding. Give them what they need. So I don't know why the federal government is finding it difficult to ensure that what they want is not being met.
You don't know why?
It's very, very bad.
But is there a reason? You're saying you don't know why. A lot of persons are saying that possibly the demands are a bit too much for the federal government to add.
When people say it's too much, it's not fair. Considering what other politicians ends, these are people that impart knowledge. These are people that impart knowledge. So giving them their requirements to me is not a big deal. They impart knowledge to the people, to our children. Even the politicians as well, they learn from them. You know that education is the bedrock of every foundation, of every society, rather. So we need quality education. And how do you get this? Adequate funding, building infrastructure, ensuring that infrastructure development and wealth. So federal government, they should look into the demand of ASU, because going into strike again, it will be unhealthy, very, very unhealthy. The last time they had strike, it wasn't palatable to the students, very, very unpalatable.
All right. We also have reasons, of course, that they ASU give for this particular demand. They said that the union believes the government's neglect of the university system has led to the deteriorating infrastructure, overcrowding classroom, poor equipment, laboratories. Let's take, for example, not only for example, the government, of course, will be listening, and different forums, different media platforms, people have been talking about this whole situation. And then I think the government needs to be reawakened, or possibly things need to be brought to their awareness about the situation that the universities are going through at this moment. First is first, the poor condition of our schools. Let's look at the poor condition of our schools, especially universities. Inadequate equipment to really meet up to the international standards. A lot that has to be met in terms of our universities in Nigeria. Can you give us some of those areas where where our universities are really lacking behind in meeting up to international standards?
Basically, to the best of my knowledge, they are lacking all around. Now, take a look at the facilities at the university. Let's look at the laboratory facilities. Now, the laboratory facilities at most universities is under-equipped. You can see a laboratory where a certain equipment is not there. If the student wants to go for a certain research, they find it difficult. Another problem in the university is I think another problem with university is, for the students not having the necessary things. Now, these necessary things, just as we are saying, bias down as a result of their own research. There are some certain schools, they don't have research institute. Research institute where the student can go and make research, they don't have. They don't have quality ICTs, information technology centers, a technological hub where the student could go make some online research regarding to their studies and all that. So it's not palatable. So the demand of ASO is not far-fetched from this. What they need is quality equipment relating to that, and making sure that their demands are met. Those demands could be salary infrastructure. Their demand is so overwhelming.
All right.
So,
another situation on ground is the strike action. The ASU threatening to go on strike. Especially the students might not be comfortable with that particular decision by ASU, knowing that the school will still go on strike. After so many years of being out of school, do you think that the strike action is the best call for ASU to really demand from the government? Roundtable might be also one of the things to do.
The strike is not the right thing, but with dialogue, with adequate dialogue. They should go to a roundtable with the government. They should strictly give their demand. Then I pray that government of the day will strictly adhere to them. Now, they should still as well look at, they should go for a possible roundtable, a dialogue. There should be a conversation between the ASO and the government. They should come to a terms. They should come to a certain agreement that, okay, please don't go to strike. Just from now henceforth, your demand will be met. These are what they need. Once they've come for a roundtable, discussion has been made, and terms of reference has been put to table, I think they will retrace their step.
All right, let's also look at some vital questions to be asked. One of the questions is, what are the main demands of ASU? First things first, the unconditional release of the 3.5 months with health salaries, payment of promotion and arrears. We also have the third-party deduction of union and comparatives. Before we move further, unconditional release of the 3.5 withheld payment of and salaries of lecturers. How devastating is this particular news?
It's unhealthy.
For lecturers, right?
For lecturers, 3.5 years not being paid. It's very, very unhealthy.